Hey, folks. Let me get some people up here.
So
What's up, sleeper?
I just saw a distress call.
What's up, Gooey?
Wait, I was just checking out a picture when I got saw a text
Yeah.
in the chat. A ceramic lined Weber kettle, like a Kamado.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of them. I was just looking at a picture of it just now
Oh,
on Facebook.
The Weber Summit.
I don't even know. I was just started looking at it. I said, no way. It was in that um, Weber kettle thing,
Mike,
and then I heard a thing click, and I went to see what the click was all about in the chat.
hey, Chef.
I didn't go back to read it.
So,
Yeah, they came out with the Weber Summit quite a few years ago. It's like an insulated. It's all metal, but it's
All
insulated.
metal with a ceramic inside.
Oh, ceramic. The one I'm
Yeah,
talking about is like
it looked.
insulated.
Yeah, this one looked just like a Kamado on the inside. All the different sections and the
Okay.
ceramic diffuser plate.
They must have a new one out then. That Summit back when they first came out with them, they were like $1,800, something like that. Yeah, they were crazy.
David.
Excuse me. Oh man, I feel under the weather. I've been running fever, and it's hot in here, and
Me too.
I had chills earlier.
With me is the change of weather from hot to cold.
With
Yeah.
me, it's like my lower guts, man. It's like pain in there. It's like a stomach bug or something.
Hey, Quint.
I had the same thing.
Shit, I need a beer. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Who is? Oh, Dark Lord. What are you doing? I think I got everybody. So you're working on the shrimp, right? On the powdered shrimp.
Yeah. Let me do this, and I'll show you the.
Sure.
Let me go to Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go to Messenger.
Oh, man. I had to actually work today. It was the first time in a long time.
Hey, Drunken Chef.
I'm feeling
It's so stupid. I got to put it in Safari. Google Chrome won't work. Where is my? Oh, there it is.
Hey, Mike, are you diabetic?
gooey.
The good beer. Did you finish that the little side project you had for that house? That they were
I
gonna start?
just started today.
I just started it. Okay.
Yeah, I just started today. They trying to get things. I got another one tomorrow. I got to go over to Sportsman's Club. I volunteered at that place. Sucks because that's all kinds of demo and carpentry work, and they just come up with volunteer hours needed for a skeet shooting range. And the only thing you got to do is change the paper targets. I'm like, well, frick. I would much rather have done that one than having to rip out a bunch of 2x12s that are 10 foot up in the air. But it's the way it is.
Am I on there?
Yes. What's on here? Let me see.
All right.
Let me get that on big screen.
I don't know if you said that's shrimp, both of them trays.
Yeah.
And Tarana decided to do some sliced tomatoes.
Pickles?
A little bit of feedback. Yeah.
Dill chips.
Okay.
All right, let me get you this.
Yes, sir. Oops.
Too much
Got my
feedback.
dog going crazy.
No, yeah, it's gone. There you go.
Too much feedback, I guess.
Yeah, the mics were probably too close together.
John Wheels.
Hey, look at that.
Me? So you call me? You stink. You need a bath.
Ew.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me go get the birthday girl. I'll be right back.
I know. Don't lick me. I see you lick your ass. Don't lick me. You
Yeah, I
stink.
want to do like 4 trays of tomatoes, but that's all we had room for. It'd be enough for one of them little half-pint jars of tomato powder.
And what would you have plans for that? Like a soup? What's that?
Just whatever you can make.
A snack?
You can make tomato sauce
Wait,
with it. You can make tomato paste with it.
a snack?
You
Say
can make
snack?
tomato sauce with it.
Say Luna?
Some
Say
recipes call.
Luna. He's old, man. It hurts him to stay up that long. Oh my God! Look what Luna drug in.
What's up, guys?
Hey, look at this way. No, just kidding.
What's up?
I figured since you're in the chat, I figured you might want to get up and chat for a while.
Yeah, for sure. I got a little bit of time. I was just
You got live?
No, he was in the chat with Al earlier.
I was with Al and giving him trouble. Like I give you trouble
Yeah.
to Lance during his lives.
Yeah, you go on your live and you're Mr. Angel. I was like,
Well, that was good, Lance. That you were poking the
ACL.
that was
Chef's
good.
Backyard. There's all kinds of new names in here.
Chef's been in the chat before.
Chef's Backyard.
He's in San Antonio.
Yeah, I remember the avatar. It does look familiar.
Remember this guy?
Yeah, I remember Ash Man. That loves him bigger than 4 inches, I think it says. Is that what his logo says?
Oh, is it?
Gary Leonard. And it says, so I asked the question, Russ, I'm not sure you even answered it. Oh, so what's the thinking behind the tomato powder?
A lot of things. For instance, when I did that Taco Bell Mexican pizza last winter, it calls for if you go and look at the taco or the Mexican pizza ingredients, tomato powder's in there. I use tomato paste because powder you can add a little water, turn it into a paste. You can keep thin it, go into a tomato sauce like a puree, or you can add more water and have a tomato soup. And it's better than letting all your tomatoes go bad.
Yeah, the tomato
full of another day.
The tomato soup was the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, well, I was imagining, man, a BLT. I wonder if that would work.
Well, see, I froze them shrimp overnight, and then she's like, I want to do a dill pickle. I said, you're going to have to cut it up. She goes, I'm going to cut it in coins. I said, okay. Then after we got rid of all that crap, I said, this is frozen. That stuff isn't. So I said, I don't know how it's going to react on this freeze dryer. It took it like 7 hours to fully freeze enough to where it would kick on vacuum freeze. Then it really starts dropping that temperature. And now it's in the drying mode. It'll run for 20 hours like that.
Wow.
But I guess you could do that, though. You could take some Dukes and sprinkle some tomato powder in it, mix it in there, and make a BLT sandwich.
You can do all kind of stuff with it, kind of like the shrimp powder that I'm making,
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, I'm still not decided on what I'm going to do with it. I might just make a sauce, but those hush puppies do sound good to me. I decided against adding crab meat because I want to flavor that shrimp and crab water really pop. So I might do the hush puppies with that,
Mr. Hernandez.
So you can expect some things coming in the mail for you sooner or later.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I am gonna have a list of different things that I can think of you could use it for. Biggest thing would be like enhancing a gumbo or any kind of seafood dish that has a sauce or gravy with it. It'd really elevate the flavor. But we'll see.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Got balls to garnish his body, huh?
Exactly, Russ.
Sheena?
You got balls. Boy, y'all wrong.
This guy, between him and Clint, I'm telling you.
Well, I think you're gonna get some stuff, Lance.
You should have seen it last night, man. I just kept shaking my head. I was like, holy shit. I was going to send Sheena an email telling just to revert it back to the women that Kyle beat up last night in the auction to win some necklaces so he could send it my way.
You got to
So
put one
send
of those
that to the women that wanted the stuff.
You got to do a return to sender, Lance. On
Yeah.
these packages.
Oh, that's my niece. Hey, Esperanza. Yeah, you're on.
Ochoa?
Yeah,
Ochoa?
Ochoa. Yeah, you're on YouTube. I thought you usually watch me on the Facebook. I have it streaming on Facebook as well.
Yeah, I know they did, Kyle. He was giving away stuff, man. He was like, he was taking care of them women last night. They were loving him up, man. Oh, I love him so much. He's so sweet. Such a giving person. He don't have one video out. I think he got 5 or 6 subs last night.
I missed it last night. I don't know why I wasn't watching last night.
Man, it's Clinton Love's a butt plug necklace. I don't even know if my wife even wants that thing around the house anymore. I haven't seen that thing lately.
Just whatever you don't want, just give it to your dog as a chew toy.
Yeah.
That's
No, I'm not jealous.
That's out on a necklace the other day, a week or two ago.
It'd be funny. It would be
Yeah, well, I have that one over here. That was the I think the first one I ever got. It was from Clint.
Oh, the same one Randy had the choker on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one Randy had. Now, I put that thing on. I was freaking out because I couldn't get it off quick enough. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this thing. I was about ready to rip it off.
His pants.
You get what off, Lance?
A necklace that I put on to be silly. And I don't know how the hell the women put them things on and off. Got this little teeny little round thing that's got a pin about 1/16 of an inch. It sticks out. It's spring loaded. I couldn't get it off my neck quick enough. I was ready to yank on it.
I like the way this one does. Let's see here.
There was one last night. I was actually going to say something. I said, no. I said, then they'll start bombarding Russ next of all the puka shell necklaces.
It's got these little white.
Oh yeah.
That make it short.
Yeah, I used to have one of those necklaces.
And you do it like that, and then you can slide these little things.
Yeah.
Open it up. Yeah.
That's about where I wear mine.
Yeah, those are
My
good.
new GoPro mount. My GoPro mount is like that. My chest mount.
Yeah.
It's like what you're talking about.
Those ones I ordered for that Jimmy Buffett deal, man, they're aggravating. It's so small. Look how little this chain is that you got to stab that into. I mean, it's miniature. It's got like a little hook.
Yeah, that's the damn thing right there. I was like,
aggravating.
Can't see it, and it ain't coming off my neck quick enough, and I'm like starting to freak out.
Back in the day when I used to wear them all the time, one was a female, one was like a male screw. You screw.
Oh yeah. They still make them like that too.
Perfect, but I couldn't find anything like that. Have to go down to Florida to find the real deal, I reckon, or somewhere.
Oh my goodness. So welcome to
Did Kent ever get a hold of you yet, Simon?
Kinda.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see what that one turns out.
It'll probably take a little bit of time, but it'll probably right before we do the live.
Yeah.
Man, it's hot in here. Jeez.
Yeah, I had my dehydrator running last night. It kept it warm in here. It's 48 degrees already in here.
Let me grab my.
What kind of dehydrator you got, Lance?
Begins with a C. It's a.
You got the Ronco's food dehydrator. Remember that?
No, this one is the a full enclosed cabinet.
Okay.
This was
The rest of the house is like 73 degrees. That's how much
Damn.
it just warms the room up.
Do you have a window in that room, Russ?
Huh?
Is there a window in that room?
Yeah, right behind this big shelf.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you got the compressor on this thing running, then you got the vacuum pump running. It's not too bad until the vacuum pump kicks in. And then plus you got this running. Plus you got the heat coming out of the back of this computer. It gets a little toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that thing felt good last night. Matter of fact, I've got a little heater over here because it's been getting cold here lately.
Well, it's
It'll
probably-
be 42 before morning.
it's probably nice once the temperature really plummets, because we don't hardly ever turn the heater on unless it gets down to the 20s.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do pretty good. I got a dehydrator over here. When I run it, it'll run you out of here too. Actually, it'll run you out worse than this will.
Yeah.
Depending on where you
That's a
got
lot of heat up.
Yeah. We got a spare bedroom in the very back. I would love to transfer anything like that that's putting all that heat back there. Nobody stays in there, and just do it all back there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Russ, like if you're constantly working in that room, you should put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it. I'll have to get my boys over here to pick it up and move it. That sucker's heavy.
Yeah.
Man.
So I have a friend that his dehydrator, he keeps it on the kitchen table because it's just him and I think the wife that live there.
Mhm.
So they just run the dehydrator around top of the table just to keep the heat away from the bedrooms and stuff,
I've got it on a stainless steel table that rolls around, but the problem is this table's wider than the door.
Yeah.
I had to
It
put
always
it together in
catches
this
them.
room. So I'd have to order another table and put it together back there. When I get ready to move, if I ever move, I got to take all kind of stuff apart.
Yeah.
That's how it triggered with me the first time I saw it. I think I did this and I got the balloons up and do that.
It catches Russ a lot. He crosses his arms.
Yeah.
I don't even think he sees it as many times as it catches him.
Oh, I think you do it. Come on. There it is, finally.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry,
Good.
bro. I didn't get back there.
Lance, did you get a couple
But
of chips enough to have forfeit? Yeah, that whole box was full.
What's up, Boo?
How you doing, Simon? Sleeper, Russ, Sal?
Is it
How
going?
y'all doing?
Oh, hold on. Let me get you on.
Hello,
What are those?
I think I might take this big shelf down and crack this window open. I've got a camera right above it, pointing to the outside. If anybody breaks in, I'll be ready for them.
Poker chips.
Yeah.
They're
Nice.
not gonna get in.
Oh,
Push all this over.
Yeah, at least crack it open a little bit so I can get all the hot air out.
Yeah.
Get cool air in.
I'll open it. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna
All the
open
way.
it. Problem is,
Yeah.
if it rains, I'm gonna have to close it, and then it's gonna be a pain in the butt.
And then cats.
But see, she didn't even have the AC running earlier. I told her, I said, you got to turn that AC on. I've got a vent in here. I said, that'll help. It don't help a lot, but it helps.
What you need to do, Russ, is you need to get a refrigerator next to you and just leave it open.
It's right there.
Put
then
me a
his
little
beer's
fan
not
in
gonna-
there and blow all that cool air on me. Then my beer get hot. Oh, I'll live. Normally we do this at night when we go to bed, and I'm not in here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
now, yesterday we did Candy all day. I had to just grin and bear it, because she's in a crunch with me having to do this. So she,
Yeah.
Ram deal.
Bartle-do.
what's up, Randy?
Gooey.
Guy.
What's up, Gooey?
What's the way?
I'm not sweating, but I'm on the verge of it. It makes
Bartle-do.
it takes longer
Bartle-do.
when it's a warm room like this.
The beer helps, huh?
Yeah. It even says it on the screen. Warm room temperature, batch processing times may be longer. Never had an issue though.
Howdy, go.
oh yeah, Johnny
So,
Ben's in
Mike,
the house.
I told her, I said, turn that air down to about 67 just for tonight. She did, and she left it at 73. So they ain't gonna do me no good because it's cool outside. It's gonna cut in and out. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
our air hadn't been on in 2 weeks probably now.
Ours hadn't been on
Open
for
the
days
windows.
until now.
What's up, Sal? Being
How's
quiet
it-
over there, man. What are you doing, dude?
What's going on, Randy?
What's up, man?
It's been a while since I jumped on a live with you, man. How you been?
No shit.
Instigator. We're gonna call him the instigator.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What? What did I do, Lance?
Wait, instigator.
Wait. What's up, wait?
Wait. Is it true that you thought that was pronounced gooey?
Yeah,
Lance?
it's absolutely true. Yes.
I thought you were just joking around.
No, I was pronouncing it as I was seeing it. Guey. I said gooey.
That's my fault because I didn't explain to him before when I sent him the text.
Well, I knew the J's don't get pronounced, but the G's too.
Yeah. Well, the J's are H sounds.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sheena,
Hello,
Carrie, what's up?
hello, Missy.
Yeah, I was, and then Simon didn't. Of course, he didn't say nothing right away. You know.
It's funnier this way, Lance.
Yeah, I know. We get
Chrissy
left.
just fed me some crock pot. She just fed me some crock pot love.
It's all right.
I came home and there was some shit in the crock pot. Some I guess like beef stew. I just grabbed it. It was so hot, burned the fuck out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a ham, tomato, and lettuce cheese wrap.
I had Chinese today, Chinese buffet.
Karina made a mega
For
pie.
me and Johnny, all we had was crawfish etouffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think next week I'm gonna have me some green chili and eggs.
Oh.
I saw them potato patties, and oh man, ever since then, I was like, and then someone else said in the chat too about the eggs. I'm like, I was just thinking about that. Those are so cool, and a couple eggs on top of them things.
We call them breakfast enchiladas.
Yeah, I don't need, but the doctor says in moderation, so.
Yeah.
I don't listen to doctors, Lance.
Yeah, bastards.
What do they know?
Ian.
Karina made a big pot of chicken and dumplings. I've got
Frito
to
chili
pack a bunch of it and freeze
Like corn
because
dogs in a tractor.
I actually have a request, and I haven't even begun to look it up yet. Maybe someone can shed some light on it.
Is it an upside down Snickers bar, Lance?
No. An Indian taco using fry bread.
What's up, Russ?
she said
Never heard of it.
she had some light on it. Fry bread, that's an Indian thing, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's a request.
Like
In the
Navajo
taco video, he's asking for Indio taco using fry bread.
Chef, that sounds pretty good, man. Look at that. One pan of green enchiladas and one pan of
What the fuck is fry bread?
I don't know. I haven't even started looking it up yet.
It's fried bread.
Fried bread? Oh, that's Indian
Like a
stuff, man.
donut.
That's
Who
good.
requested this, Lance? Was it one of your
Arizona,
viewers?
Yeah.
by the Salt River bottom down there, north of
The
Grove,
Moose.
Arizona, and all that. You got the Salt River, that area down there. They got a rest stop before you cross over the river and go along the rim toward Sholo up there in the
I've
White
had some-
Mountains. And them Indians over there, they sell that fried bread. Oh man, that's good stuff.
I've had so many people request things over the years, and I might have done one or two of them. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It probably aggravates some of them. I say I'll put it on my to-do list, and I do, but I just never get around to it because it ain't always something I want to do or something I don't know anything about. It's just
Have you tried Indian food, Lance?
Have not.
Okay.
Have not.
Native American Indian, you talking about?
Yeah, he's Native American.
Oh, I thought it was India.
No,
Okay.
so
Indian. He's
No,
an
not Bombay Indian. No. Yeah,
He's
fry
a-
bread. You know, that's the first thing come to my mind is Indian. You know,
Yeah, Oklahoma resident.
Apache,
Got it.
Navajo.
Who requested it?
Corey, a reviewer.
Oh, okay.
He's in Oklahoma. I'm assuming he's from Oklahoma, but he's in Oklahoma and he's Native American, and he asked for an Indian taco.
Well, heck, if he's a Native American, he can probably tell you how to do it. Just talk with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to at least make some attempt into it to come up with some stuff. So before I talk to him about it, he's like, "Well, shit, you haven't even looked at it yet." So
Yeah.
I just
had
saw
no
What's that stuff you did at the
salt,
street fair?
water. Huh?
Oh, funnel cake. Funnel.
Yeah, funnel cakes.
The fry bread I had was a little heavier than the, you know, light, and it was a little heavier than funnel cake.
Right.
Is
You
that
know,
Funnel cake,
more denser,
donut
but
batter.
man, it's good.
To me, a
Yeah.
funnel cake is very similar in taste and texture to a beignet.
it's
Yeah,
basically
correct.
pancake batter, deep fried pancake batter, but
I love beignets, man.
I hear fucking fry bread. I think of donuts.
well, now I see this thing where she's talking about Choctaw banana bread. Is that like regular banana bread, a thick bread with nuts and stuff in it, or it's
Yeah,
flour,
banana bread, I love
baked
that.
soda,
We got Choctaw running through our veins, so maybe so. I don't know.
it's flour, water, baking soda, baking powder, and fry.
It's firewater. Firewater's got to be Indian. Then.
Oh.
Yeah, I got
Sopialis.
Sopapillas.
It does. It's the green they use. It's a little different.
Man, just picked up like crazy.
More like a pita.
Pita.
A pita.
Yeah, it looks a lot like a pita, but fried.
I've never seen it. I've never even seen it. I just told him, I said, I'll have to do some research on it. I've never
it's
heard
on
of it.
YouTube, man. Just search. It's on there. I'll say.
Yeah. It's like everything on YouTube.
When I think of fry bread, I think of what we used to call hoe cakes, and it's cornbread that's done in a skillet and it's real thin like a pancake. I love them things.
I got a donut holder.
Fritter,
Yeah,
latest
Yeah.
orders.
the slaves used to be given so much cornmeal, they'd have to cook them little cakes on a hoe, like you garden with, and that's how it got its name, hoe cake.
Okay. I never knew
Okay.
that.
Really?
Yeah, talk about chalupa. That's a kind of the texture of the weight. Okay.
It's not
I
the
know.
way they serve at the whorehouses. It ain't that kind of hoe
I was
cake.
gonna say, Russ, that has a
Kinda
different
hoe.
meaning over here in California. Okay.
Men
Hello,
in their home.
Hello, yeasty.
I haven't had Taco Bell in probably 2 years, and there was always the pizzas. Always the pizzas.
Pizzas are pretty good.
Be telling Russ, did you put some of that shrimp powder in this whole cake? It's kind of fishy.
Damn.
Bread, not banana. Oh, what did I say?
No, it's Choctaw.
I thought she said banana bread.
Choctaw.
Banana.
Chocolate.
Oh, Lance, when you made that egg sandwich in that that freeze dry video, Johnny was looking at that. He said, "Man, he's making me hungry." So I said, "That crawfish A2C is just about done."
Russ.
He's like, made me hungry for an egg sandwich too.
I actually watched an older video of mine today trying to come up with an idea what to do with this shrimp powder. And I made shrimp toast like the the Chinese restaurants used to sell like back in the 70s.
Fried shrimp toast.
You take white bread and you cut the crust off, then you cut it in little squares. You take your shrimp, put it in a food processor to make kind of a paste out of it. You spread that on the toast with seasonings, a little bit of green onion. I forgot what else goes on there. You drop it in hot oil, then you flip them over. You fry both sides of it. It's pretty
I
good.
haven't had that in a long time, man.
Yeah, I did a video on that probably a year and a half ago.
Okay, so I looked up that what is it, the chokta?
Mm-hmm.
Better say it right. God
looks
damn,
like-
we got the dictionary of police in the chat tonight.
It looks like a tamal. It looks like a tamal to me.
But naha. Looks like a tamale.
That's what it looks like to me.
Is it on YouTube?
I just googled it.
Okay.
You know,
With the banaha,
the chokta
the
banaha.
banaha.
All right, Lance.
What kind of hoe cake you like, SJ?
Hoe cakes.
Can you ask SJ what kind of hoe cakes he likes?
You got to put an E on that HO. Oh, like a.
No, I think he spelled it right. I think.
Oh, he spelled it right for what he means. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where?
Oh man. Yes, it may
You are a bunch of fucking perverts, man. What kind of show did I get on?
same race, man.
And he's the one that texted me a joke earlier.
Uh-oh. Lance done seen something, caught his eye.
I was getting ready to turn the radio off. I was getting ready to start beating to this song, and Simon's Live's on, but I gotta hear Led Zeppelin. He's just my favorite.
Well, you can just
Lance
beat
is
yourself.
fixing to start
Can
beating
you
to
hear
that
it?
song.
No.
Good.
That must be a St. Mary's County thing, just to start beating to a song.
Yeah. It's 2 for Tuesday, too.
2 for Tuesday.
On home cakes.
Lance, what are you doing?
So I'll get 2
You
Led
know what
Zeppelin.
I'm missing the stroke?
I think I have to put you backstage, man. When you're done, I'll bring you back up.
You got to put Lance in time out. He's been nasty.
Oh my God.
Oh,
one of the guys at work left. He left the project Monday. He told me he's an old timer. He told me he's like, "You gonna miss me like a sore dick. You can't beat it." I was like, "All right." Some of y'all old timers got some sayings.
oh yeah.
Not me, man. I'm only 41. I ain't an old timer.
But you sure
I just
can
looked
talk.
at coconuts just don't even sound good to me. But I have got a curiosity up for curry.
Coconut snails?
There's a channel that I follow. He does a lot of curry cooks, and some of that stuff looks good.
Can't you get sick from eating escargot? Like, fucking don't snails have like bacteria in them or some shit?
I think it's just that they're raised. They're not just wild. I don't think.
There it is. I knew it.
What?
It's 2 for Tuesdays. Led Zeppelin just came back with another song, and this is what, when they light the furnace underneath my ass, this is the song I want to be playing.
Probably
Cashmere.
the immigrant song. Which
Nope,
one?
Cashmere. Immigrant just went off.
There goes your
Oh, dude, that's a good
monetization
song.
there,
That's a
Simon.
good song.
Cashmere is my all-time favorite.
But what do you got clipped on your hat, bro?
Mike.
Dictaphone.
Microphone. A
Oh, shit.
Lavalier, Mike,
Good
it's supposed to
placement.
clip right here. I got it on my hat, though. I got to be different.
Oh, it works.
It works good.
Yeah, it picks up my voice all right. It was 3
All
hours.
right.
You know, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Two transmitter, 2 mics I got, and 1 receiver that's plugged into the computer.
Some,
And they had
I know.
a fire sale for like 3 hours, and when they mean 3 hours, they mean 3. When the clock goes down, that's it. It's done. They normally 10.
I haven't heard some of those sayings in a coon's age. There's a few sayings well, hell, I still say them. Like I gotta shit like a crippled coon. That's one of them. Or I gotta piss like a 7-dick dragon. That's another one.
Like a 2-cunt
Yeah.
cow
When I
pissing on a
say I
flat
feel like a
stone.
3-pecking puppy dog.
I could probably pull up a lot more, but I just can't think right now. I'm running fever and it's hot in here. Oh,
Yeah, I hear that shit all day at work.
I like Vietnamese pizza.
Never had it.
That's
Yeah,
good
I
stuff.
never
I
had that
ate
one either.
that
you can
one
picture
time.
an old crippled raccoon, no kind of. It's funny, really, if you think about it.
A lot, Kyle. A lot.
A lot. Probably half of it's fired too.
Yeah, worthless tits on a boar hog.
Y'all want to see Mrs. Sleeper back in 19 and
Don't get in trouble now, Lance.
79 or 80.
That's your wife?
That's
a
my
wife.
wife
Is that
back in
you, Lance?
1980.
What does she
Yeah,
look
man.
like now? You got a
Look at your
recent
daughter.
picture?
All gray. No, she don't like pictures taken of her anymore. I keep a picture of her on my desk.
Looks a lot like your daughter.
That and my granddaughter, about 5 years old.
Okay, cute.
Keep them both right here.
Dog, what's up, digits?
Keeps my heart pumping.
Double dog. What's up, man?
It's as cold.
Turns
As
to
a well
brown.
I say I've always heard it's as cold as a well digger's ass. Is the way
Thank
we
you,
heard it. Or it's cold as a witch's tit.
Oh, we got Double Dog stationer break here. Y'all want some Double Dog merchandise? You want to?
Double dog.
Those
Um,
those
Not
poker chips. There's that poker chips right there. 25 double-sided poker chips in resin. $20.
Wow.
That's our
That's cheap.
cost. Kyle paid 30.
Why y'all texting Kyle, man?
what?
What's up, devil dog?
I think he paid more because he wanted to.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
know
trying-
some more, but I ain't gonna say them on Simon's Live.
I'm trying to stir him up.
I always say it's hotter than gonorrhea.
Oh, hold on, Lance. There you go.
Or it's hotter than two boys kissing.
Ugh.
What? What'd you say?
Those look great, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
good.
really turn out good.
Oh, right there. One a little bit forward. Right there.
Lance, flip a coin. Flip a coin, man. Heads or tails?
Vision's tails.
What are we
Yeah.
starting to lose? All right, see, you lost. Now you gotta give away 17 towels with my logo on it.
Oh, Lance, I
Sir.
looked and I don't have an RXTX towel. So
I kept it that way
RXTX
anyway. Yeah, I kept it there. I looked at that
Okay.
email again today. Make sure you didn't
Either. I might have. I had to pull them out.
email
reply.
back, yeah. I looked earlier about 2 hours ago. I said, I said, okay, well, I don't have one.
I know
I'm
Russ
looking to
don't
make sure.
have a beanie with my logo on it, but his brother does. The Russ with 2 S's.
Yeah, Bubba's got it.
Where my
His
daughter
brother
left
got
in
one.
her room. Sure ran and cracked her up. Oh, is that UV resin? There's a guy, that UV stuff has got me fascinated. There's a guy I watch that ties lures, bucktails and stuff. And he uses that UV glue
Yeah,
to
and then the
seal.
light,
Yeah, and then uses that light, and I'm like, what?
just like that.
Yeah,
Just,
infra, yeah, UV, infrared, ultraviolet rays.
Truly amazing.
hey, truly amazing.
Amazing.
AKA Sherry.
I'm terrible with names. It'll
AKA Teresa. So I got your email, and I made it public. So
uh-oh. Make it
Peaceful
delivery.
Des says, Peaceful Des put the abbreviation for big red boobs. I think that's what that means.
No, it's
I
not.
always see people putting it. That's what I thought it stood for.
That's why they leave right before they say it. Big red boobs, and then they leave.
Oh, what, Kyle? You in an airplane right now? You on a flight?
I think he is.
I heard you say something about a turkey sandwich and Lay's potato chips.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I was on a flight one time. I think all they had offered was chips, peanuts, and whatever liquor we wanted to drink. So I said, "Shit, give me a Crown and Coke."
So that's a
And when we got
That's
to
why-
Memphis, I got in the seat on a 757 airplane. I thought it was going to be bigger than a 747, because the number's high. Nah, it was it was smaller. It was still a big 4-engine jet, whatever.
So last time
And,
I flew a Jack and Coke cost me like $12.
Double O.
Like when we
I
go
got
out
on
in
that.
public.
What's up,
Go
Andy?
ahead, bud.
I got on that jet, had my seat, sitting down, and I was by the window. I love a window seat. I love seeing outside in it when I fly on a plane. I only did it a few times. So anyway, especially that high. And I see, man, blonde was coming down. And just so happened she sat right next to me, and she opened up a folder and looking in there, and it was like presentation. And I'm like, "Oh, you're getting ready for a presentation?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a keynote speaker at the Nymphomaniac Club presentation in Minnesota, in St. Paul." I said, "Nymphomaniac Club?" I said, "What is the keynote? What kind of stuff that is? I don't know what Nymphomaniac is." She said, "Well, I did some research," and she said, "African American boast of well endowed size." And she said, "I researched it, and it's the American Indian." And she says, they say the Latin people, the Italians are the best lovers. She says, "No, I did some research, and it's the French." And she said, for the stamina, the real hard hitting action, stay power is the Southern redneck. She says, "Wait a minute, I don't know if I ought to be telling you this. I don't even know your name." I come right out and said, "My name's Tonto Thibodeau, but my friends call me Bubba."
I heard that one a long, long time ago, man.
Hey. Boo. I mean, Boo. Boo is his name.
Yeah, I kind of messed that up. What's up, Johnny?
Homestead in the Wood with D.
Hey, how you doing?
That's another new one.
From Sheena, actually from Daz, I believe.
I got a fucking email today. I got an email today that says my package is on its way from Sheena, and I ain't fucking buy nothing. So I don't know what Kyle and Lance are up to, but man.
No, don't even include me in that, dude.
Last time I got some fucking choker and some nipple tassels or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Stop
after-
buying me stuff from Sheena.
I think
After last night, I could actually open up a little thrift store of jewelry places. He was crazy last night.
I was on Sheena's live last night.
No, Kyle.
Oh,
I
I was
hit her
about
up.
to say,
I try and support her every night that I can get on there, but Kyle was on there, and I lurk because once I say one thing, then here comes the shit. All the stuff he's buying, all kinds of necklaces and everything else. So I just try to lurk so the other women have a chance at stuff, but or even his wife.
And then I'm not watching, and he'll send me a text. Hey, there's something on Sheena that you might like.
Yeah, well, I usually send you a text about the amethyst because I know you're into that amethyst stuff.
I got an email that says, "Dear Randy, I just wanted to let you know your package is on the way." I was like, "What?"
Oh,
Like,
no.
I didn't fucking buy nothing.
You gotta open that. You gotta open up that package live, Randy.
You have to practice so you can make a quick video on your break time.
Yeah. Probably a fucking leather fucking G-string or something.
Assless chaps.
I'll wear some assless chaps.
Give some time.
They're getting kind of wore out.
Homestead in the
Hey,
woods.
Sal, you gonna go live on Wednesday?
Maybe. It's tomorrow. I forget that Wednesday's tomorrow. I always get confused, but I'll try. I'll try to go live tomorrow.
So there's a good chance that Joe might not go. Won't be going live.
Okay. Yeah. It'll be
Yes,
good.
Sal.
I need to do it more. I need to remember to do it every week.
Come on, Sal. Go live Wednesday, Sal. Come on, Sal.
Are you gonna troll me, Lance? Only if Lance trolls me on the chat.
Come on, Sal.
Oh, just put it on the panel. He'll do it on the panel for you.
I sent fucking Joe. I've already sent Joe like 3 messages on Messenger. That some bitch still ain't fucking even looked at my messages.
It's all right. I don't know. Simon said something about he's been doing stuff on Instagram
and TikTok.
Oh, TikTok.
In the morning. Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, he was last Wednesday he was on.
Wednesday morning he trims briskets for the week.
Yeah. But last Wednesday night he was on. He was I think he was. He said he wasn't sick, but he couldn't breathe through his nose. I call that sick.
Well, then he had a problem with his molar, or his.
I got an infection.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had a huge ass infection last year. I had to take it. I had to take one of my teeth out last year. It was not good. I couldn't get out of bed. It was really bad.
Yeah, Joe's been doing too much fucking throat karate lately. His fucking his fucking throat karate's got him sore.
I got one more wisdom tooth left, and it's giving me a fit.
Yep, I got one left down here.
Yep.
Shoot, mine grew out. I have a lot of jaw.
You have another jaw?
I have a lot of jaw.
He's like a pit bull. He's got fucking extra set. I got an extra row.
No, mine grew in with no problem. Absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't never had a problem with a wisdom tooth either.
My little niece.
They all popped out by themselves.
She had to have surgery to get removed.
Yeah.
Raging Cajun.
I'm
What's
just
up?
sending a text message. What's up, Raisin? So you got my text message.
He was here last week too. He was fucking looking for you. Like, I don't know. He thought he'd be here, but then he told me he had gas and stuff. So.
Yeah, that happens. I remember one time I got jumped, man. I got jumped and a motherfucker hit me in my goddamn jaw so hard, bro. Like I couldn't even fucking bite. I couldn't even bite down. Like I couldn't even my fucking jaw was so goddamn sore. I think I almost broke my jaw. That's when I don't know. Maybe they broke my fucking wisdom teeth or something.
Yeah.
What they jump you for?
Huh?
What they jump you for? Made somebody mad, huh?
Hey, look at me, boo. You don't want to beat me up right now? People just want to beat me up.
No.
I don't remember why I got jumped. I got jumped a lot of times.
Oh, Kyle's landing. Be back in 30. Yeah, gotta turn all your
Nope.
phones off while they land.
No, nobody wants to fucking fight 1-on-1, but they want to jump. But I remember that fucking goddamn, my fucking jaw was hurt.
That's back in your
Russ,
heydays, huh?
yeah. What happened? You had to open the door, Russ. It's getting warm in there.
Yeah, I had to get something going on here. I don't know if it helped any. It feels a little better. It can circulate a little bit better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get that hot air out of there.
It's still 80. No, it's 84. It dropped at 1 degree.
You can run another ad right now, man.
Uh-huh.
If you're still on the contract, you can run another ad right now. You can even get
Yeah.
for room temperature.
That's
Yeah.
that's thermal works there.
Oh, okay. Mine is. Hold on. Let me get mine. What did I do with mine?
I haven't done anything recently that required a thermometer. Not real recent, anyway.
That's the trouble now. No.
Yeah.
One-on-one. That's been a problem for a long time. You know, at least
Yeah.
as far as I remember, they're always jumping is easier, I guess.
Jumping's a guaranteed thing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily now. I never got jumped and I never lost.
Yeah.
What's up, Christy?
I did lose. I did lose before.
I think the worst is when it starts, you know, 1-on-1, and then when you're winning, then you know their friends jump in. That's always the worst.
Oh yeah, he's on the one.
Hey, look, there's my girlfriend. She just chimed in. That's my girlfriend, Emerson.
Emerson's.
Emerson. Yeah,
Copy
Emerson.
paste.
Kitty's, no big deal.
Hey,
That's what I
Christy
call
D. How you doing, Shy?
I didn't think she was going to chime in.
I tried to handle one idiot. And he has to deal with three
Tony.
more. No honor in the fight anymore. That's true.
No, most people just want to whip a gun out nowadays instead
Oh, yeah.
of fight it out.
Yeah.
Take a big guess, Christy.
I was telling everybody how you beat me up that time and broke my jaw.
I saw a picture of Ronda Rousey today, I guess for her pre-fight. Damn, she looks thin, man. I mean, real thin.
A recent picture?
Yeah, well, I saw it today, so it was recent for me. But I mean, she had hip bones sticking out.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. She's still fighting?
Man.
She came back, yeah. Once that preacher's daughter retired, she came back.
She's doing
She was doing like
wrestling for a while.
UFC stuff. I thought she's doing wrestling.
Yeah, that's what I just going to do.
Got out of the wrestling. Once I can't remember the blonde, the preacher's daughter, I can't remember her name. She whipped up on Ronda pretty well. And when she retired, Ronda came back. Rousey came back.
Yeah, that's I've been seeing a lot of that shit on Facebook, man. It seems like I've seen it at the Texans game. I've seen it at the Chicago Bears game. Like people are jumping.
Oh, yeah.
Wear like a jersey to a rival team's like home field or something, and it's like everybody's getting jumped at the fucking games and shit.
Yeah, right here. Right here at SoFi, there's people get jumped there all the time.
Yeah, I keep seeing a lot of videos coming out of there. Because there's what two teams that play there?
There's two teams, and LA is very. There's people from everywhere here.
Yeah.
So if you go to a Rams game, you know, playing against the Steelers or whatever team, it's like half and half. There's Steelers. Half of the stadium is filled with Steeler fans or whatever the team they're playing against. So there's always, you know, the 49ers play here. It's all, you know, half of them are Niner fans, half of them are Rand fans.
Yeah, there was a fight. I think this past week it was Maybe it was last week with the Cowboys. It was a 49ers people with jerseys.
Yeah.
I don't remember who they were fighting, but it was recent, so it might have been during the
Yeah.
Cowboys game.
Yeah.
Damn, you got your
Fights there all
name
the time.
tag, company name covered up.
Nah, that's what I work for.
Fire cups.
That's
I
what I
wonder
work
if that's what it said, fire cups. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, does that say fire cups? Does he not have it covered up?
Well,
No, that's what I work for, Lance. That's the name of my company.
the one that I don't hear from Anthony anymore. He's got to pay you now.
It's a full-time job.
I always went into a fight thinking I was about to get my ass whooped.
I believe that shit, Christy.
Well, she looked in the mirror.
No, shit.
Yeah, I get in a fight, man, and something else takes over. It's like schizophrenia. I don't even remember it until I look at the guy's face.
It's all the adrenaline.
I've been in many fights, but the times I have been provoked, I come out
I'll
on.
wait for her to come back on that one.
I've been in too many fights. I think this was wrong with me.
Yeah, I always got along with everybody for the most part. We had a lot of fights as kids, like school age, you know. But
Yeah.
as a grown man, I've only got one that I know of, and I beat his butt. So I beat his face in.
I've lost a lot of fights, Russ.
Well, I probably would have too if I've been in a bunch of them, but I try not to. So
I mean, you getting jumped from behind doesn't really help.
I usually don't get into fights until I'm like really drunk, and then I can't fight. But then my mouth still knows what I want to say when I'm sober, so then I get my ass handed to me.
I can't do fights anymore. I'd rather just. I got too much to lose.
I don't go anywhere anymore that's going to put me in that situation.
Yeah,
like that.
I'd rather just be the wuss of just walking away, because I've got too much to lose. Like if I beat him, he ends up breaking his head on the fucking concrete or anything like that. I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Or if I get my brains bashed in, then
Hell,
I'd rather just walk
that night.
away.
I fought that guy. I called them, and the guy first knocked. He was my wife at the time. He hauled off and knocked her off her bar stool, and I'm sitting on the other side of her. He's sitting by her. I didn't know what was going on. I was talking to a guy, and I looked down at her on the floor, and I jumped up on my feet, and bam, boy, he sucker punched me, knocked my hat off, and I don't remember nothing else. And two guys having to pull me off of him. He was a big old cuss. Size don't mean nothing when in a situation like that.
I went to work.
Too.
I went to work one day.
I was way stronger than him. I was pretty built back then.
Dude, I went to work one day, dude. My fucking nose, butterfly stitched together, dude. Both my eyes were black. I mean, they told me I looked like a baby. My face was all swole up and shit. And they were like, "You got to go home." And I was sitting at the house like, "Fuck." They made me go home because I'm too beat up.
Looking like you got an allergic reaction.
Yeah, you don't have to go home because you're sick or anything. Like you're physically capable of working, but you gotta go home because you're too beat up to be here.
They don't want to look at you.
You fucking got 2 or 3 fingers taped together and shit. You're trying to work. Like, what happened? I broke my fucking hand last night on this some bitch's face. That's why I don't go to bars and shit no more. That's why y'all are my bar, dude. This is my virtual bar. I can sit here, I can drink beer, and when I get done, I turn the computer off and go inside. I don't got to drive home. I don't got to fight nobody.
I can't
All
even
that money's still in your wallet.
I can't even make a fist anymore. I got so much arthritis. I mean, seriously, I'm making as good as I can. I would have to hit them like that, right in their nose or something.
Just do the Karate Kid kick. The stance.
Yeah. I just avoid all that crap. I don't go in bars. Haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Used to
Just
live
give them a pimp slap, Russ, and just say, "You don't know me."
No, like I said, most part I got along with everybody, but this one asshole that one night, some biker dude.
There's always that guy. There's always that guy. Every fucking bar you go to, there's always that guy. If there's not that guy, you're probably being that guy.
Yeah.
You want to fight me? I'm sure I can take you now, Russ. Yeah, you probably could. I'm just a soft old Michelin tire guy now, or the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah, you don't need pants drinking at home.
Yeah, that probably ain't a good thing, Troy. Troy from Chicago, man. He's ready to choke somebody to death.
Yeah. Look at his picture in there. He looks like
He's got an RXTX
damage.
hat on.
Right.
He looks like,
It's the
like
hat
a
doing that.
it's a hat, huh?
I hope I never get into a fight ever again.
That's up to you. Just don't go where fights would happen.
Yeah.
Avoid it.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't take a lot of fucking bullshit. Like, if somebody starts talking shit, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're right, though. Don't go to where people were talking shit. So that's why I'm here.
Well, put on that leather G-string Sheena sent you, and then you can turn the other cheek.
You can borrow my double butt plug.
I tell you what, I used to,
No, fucking no. Simon, put him in timeout, please.
I used
For
to
one
work.
thing, I didn't want to know you had a double butt plug, but second, I did not want to fucking borrow it. Never
Ask
would I
your
borrow
brother Quint. Your brother Quint said that shit to me.
it.
I opened up my wife just sitting there in the kitchen.
Randy, I'm sure he'll wash it first.
I mean, you're gonna have no. That's just all the way no. I don't give a fuck.
I gotta
This-
dog take a pee.
It's your
Yeah,
fault.
Go take it out, Lance. We weren't trying to see that shit.
He's gonna try to go find it right now. I see it up there on that shelf.
He already showed us his nipple tassels last night.
Yeah, he sure did.
Everything's in that cabinet of mysteries back there.
Right.
When he opens that cabinet of mysteries, he got a bottle of lube, some nipple tassels,
That little
a little
frog.
frog with a dick.
Cuffs and handcuffs.
Yeah, that shit's funny. I hope Lance knows we're just picking.
Well, if he comes back with tassels on,
You gotta kick him off.
I have the button on his little screen over here.
Hell no. If he comes back with nipple tassels on and you don't fucking enlarge that screen, Simon, I'll be so
Yeah.
mad at you.
All right, y'all better start saying super chat.
I know.
The
I don't see.
blue. I was reading Shayna's comment.
It's blue.
Maybe think of Jim Carrey. The pen is blue. Now, I worked with this guy one time. He was actually over all the pipe welders. Big, strong, country strong guy. I mean, he was tough as nails. And he used to come in there and while we're supposed to be working, he's in there telling stories. And man, he had a bunch of them. But this one was talking about the worst time he ever got his ass kicked. And him and this other guy was going down the road, and they seen this gay guy riding a bicycle, and they decided to mess with him, you know. And they did, and that guy tore both of them up. I mean, he lit into him, man. He admitted it. He never.
Yeah, you don't mess around with gay guys. They cock strong.
Well, for him to whip who I'm talking about, he must have knew some things. That guy, as far as strength goes, I tried to arm wrestling one time. He wouldn't go. He wouldn't go with nobody. There was a big old guy we had in our on our ship who's an electrician. Big old guy, big old arms. And I wanted to see them two tie into it. He went arm wrestle him. I know he would have beat him. He would have beat all of us, but he just like, I'm not arm wrestling, man. I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm like, all right. It was a Christmas party at that shipyard one day. But
You gotta think, man. You gotta think them. Yeah, them queers, man. Them queers been fighting their whole lives,
yeah,
and they got all the time to read and fucking study up on shit. And reading's gay, so you have to be gay to be reading. I'm just joking.
Don't you read like all day?
Yeah.
yeah, he whipped him down with it, man.
Yeah, give him that old tunnel. That old tunnel.
Simon's going to get all kinds of hate mail tomorrow.
I doubt it.
Hate mail.
You can get demonetized, Simon.
It wasn't a real dildo or nothing. It's just a hose. Get out of here. Get.
What's up, ass man?
Chrissy said, I read a lot.
I was waiting for a cat to come in here. Stupid cat.
Yeah, that's
out again.
That's the reason. That's the reason why I had dinner from a crock pot tonight. We used to say that shit. We used to say crock pots. Like, crock pot is whenever you come home and you got dinner waiting for you, but it's in a crock pot because your old lady's been at the bar all night, all day while you're at work. You come home like dinner's ready, but it's because it's a crock pot. It's been slow cooking all day while you were at the bar drinking.
Gooey.
Oh. I feel rough, guys. I can't go to bed no time soon. I gotta see what this is. I know
Dugan's wife, do you think she's coming out with something? Real nauseous. Said the smell of beef stew cooking made her nauseous.
Ready for baseball. I bet Zach's got some good fight stories. I seen him at the fucking rodeo.
Look at there. I got another one that sneaked in here.
Hey, kitty.
Tangerine.
Look at that itty bitty shitty kitty. Meow.
It's hot in here. Meow. What's he doing? Looks like his daddy. He's red.
The budget prepper.
Hey, hello.
Let me get him out.
Budget preppers.
You know what? There's a guy at my job. There's a guy at my job that evidently like he's sort of a prepper. He preps ammunition and shit. And I was showing him Anthony's fire cups, and I was like showing him on Instagram like pictures of them and like videos and shit. And he was like, "Dude, that's badass," because he stockpiles those ready flame logs. You know what I mean? Like in case something happens and he has to start a fire. And dude, he was exactly. He was all the way interested in fucking the fire cups. He was like, if they're like basically waterproof and you can store them and shit, and they're way cheaper than them Duraflame logs, and they start fires and shit. He was like, dude, I'd be interested in like stockpiling them in my prepping, like his prepper room where he keeps ammunition and guns and food and MREs and shit. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that'd be badass. Like maybe that's something else Anthony can target,
If y'all gonna get any ammo, you better do it now, because I seen the day where military actually owns this one place. Winchester runs it, but the U.S. government owns it, and Biden told them to quit making ammo for civilians. Everything they make is going for military only. So I'm sure there's other companies, but what I'm saying, there's going to be a shortage.
Hey Russ, there's a question here for you. I highlighted. There's a question for you right here.
For your tomato powder, could you put tomato paste in the machine? Yeah, you could. You could put a layer of tomato paste and freeze dry it. You need to make a thin layer to where it don't take forever, and then scrape it all out once it gets all the moisture out. Put it in the container. You absolutely could. Russ, what would you say the best thing to prep is? Food, water.
I mean, that's inevitable. You're gonna need food and water, but if you had a way to start a fire and a way to hunt, then you can make food. You know what I mean?
Man, I've got so many ways to start a fire. I've got a whole big bag of cotton balls. I've got Vaseline. I got that big thing of. I showed it to y'all that night. I can't get to it right now. It looks like kitty litter. That stuff will light right up. Matter of fact, that's how I lit the pizza the last time I fired it up, making those wings.
Cat litter?
Huh? No, it's not
Cat
cat
litter?
litter. It just looks like cat litter.
All that fire starter shit you got.
Oh, it works great.
Hey, Russ,
It'll float.
there's a person in the chat.
It'll float and burn on water.
Fire starter. Okay.
Amazon.
You seen that budget prepper, Russ? He's got a freeze dryer too. He said something about he's already made the tomato paste.
I tell you what, it looks more like. Well, it looks like kitty litter or
Sawdust?
old,
Hold on. There you go.
It's like floor
Like
dry
gravel.
in mechanic
gravel.
shops.
very flammable.
So how do you use that, Russ?
You take that cup, put you some in there, pour it like below your chimney if you want like that, or on my pizza oven, I just put it on that plate where the logs go, start it, and then put some kindling right there where I lit that, and then just advanced into bigger logs. Yeah.
Okay.
But
It's cool.
yeah, it works really well. And it, like I said, you can put it on water; it'll float and still burn. It won't put it up.
Oh, that's
Budget
cool.
prepper's a woman. But budget prepper's a woman. Y'all quit calling him a he. Did you assume my race, my sex? Nah, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I'm not really stockpiled with ammunition and stuff like that. I would have a problem if something was to last more than about a month. I would have a problem, but
Yeah, I don't have a ton of ammo by any means, but I ain't worried about it.
Zach.
If they want in,
I know a guy that takes dryer lint, saves his dryer lint, and he takes a ball of it, puts a little ball, and he takes a candle, lights it, melts the wax on that lint, dryer lint, puts it to the side, makes another little ball, puts a bunch of wax on that. When he needs it, he just fires it up. That start a fire with that.
you can take a cotton ball and dip it into some of that Vaseline, and just kind of rub it around, light it. It don't light real fast, but just hold your lighter on it. It'll start lighting up, and it'll burn for a while.
Yeah.
Christy gets mad at me when she finds Vaseline and cotton ball residue on my hands.
But I'll be honest with you, as far as my channel goes, I don't need any fire starters because my pits and spits has got gas. You can light charcoal with gas, and so does my old hickory. Now my offset, yeah, you got to get a fire started or Weber or anything like that, but I don't use them that often, so I'm good. I've taken a paper towel and sprayed it with Ham or something, Walmart brand, roll it up twice tight where it's about that long, light it, and it'll burn a long time. It'll get a fire going.
They're paper wrapped in string.
Yeah,
Dipped
there's
in
all
wax.
kinds of ways to start a
Burns
fire.
forever.
There, take 2 sticks. I never could do that.
Or a benzomatic. Push a button and it lights.
Yeah, Yeah, I've got a couple of them too. I got a. Here it is. That's my dad's old walking cane there.
Oh wow.
I bought this when I had that drum because you can screw a propane bottle right
Oh yeah.
here,
I've seen those.
and it's got a electronic ignition right here. The flame shoots out the end. That's for lighting. Like if you want to put your charcoal already in there and then light it from up here, you can do it. But man, I've used that on all kind of things.
I've seen people like burn ant
Yeah,
piles.
that's like charcoal, easy.
Yeah, that works good. I bought that off Amazon. I've had that for years, man.
With that wood, yeah.
Starting a fire is the least of my issues or problems.
You're right. You're right about that, Russ. But when it's easier,
That's
I
easy.
mean, I don't.
Every way I do it, it's pretty darn easy. You know, can't argue that one. It's very easy. Even if, you're
I'll
gonna
just
use,
fucking.
even if I was going to use this stuff, I could light it with that. You know, you got to light it with something, a match, a lighter, or something.
The way I look at it is, you only have enough. You only have to really have enough ammunition to run up on somebody that was prepping before you and take theirs.
Well, you
Yeah.
gotta make it in though.
Survival of the fittest, baby. Like, oh, I know that guy's got a stockpile of ammunition. Better go get him.
I was on a little run there for a while, buying ammo like once a month, but I hadn't bought it yet. So I need to.
What? Why that little thumb pop up? Is that because your little thumb popped up there, Russ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was?
Too bad I don't do this one though. It just like that one for whatever reason.
I got plenty of brass.
Didn't work. There it
Plenty
is.
of product.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Lance. I like the fact that you know how to reload. I've never reloaded nothing. That's pretty badass.
Man, there's so many books make it so easy on you. Well, the videos nowadays, but
It's a lot easier just to walk up on you with a pistol in your back and say, "Reload my ammunition." I know you're in St. Mary's County, motherfucker. You say it on every video.
He did
I
not.
just change that shit up too.
He did not do it on his last one with the potato cakes or the potato or the
Yep,
potato cake.
and this one too. I changed it up. I said, you know
I'm gonna
what?
start saying it. I'm Russ Jones from Jackson County, Mississippi.
I'm gonna start saying I'm Lance Buell from St. Mary's County.
Oh, you do wear the mask though.
I'll probably never make another video. The way shit's going.
Oh, I tell
I
you,
don't see you having time. It's like George.
you can make a quick one in the car for lunch every day.
Yeah, I should have been doing that.
Yeah.
George is struggling to get. He's tried a couple weeks now just to get something edited.
Recorded. Oh, edited. Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing some reloading, but I don't have anything to reload. I don't shoot what I got. I mean, I'm gonna hit whoever I'm shooting at if they're in this house. That's the only time I'd use a gun, especially that shotgun.
Shotgun reloading is fun. I like that.
Yeah.
So much easier. You don't have all that projectile setting and seating and crimping, and you have it, but it doesn't have to be as precise.
Hey, Sheena, when's your next live?
Full handle and it goes.
Yeah. Well, if it ever does hit the fan, I hope it don't, but it looks like it is at some point.
Fucking Zach, you wouldn't say some shit like that. Reload these nuts.
These nuts. Oh, me and my blue ball, my blue nuts.
Boy, he got some nylock nuts in there.
No, those are steel.
Yeah, ammo was hard to get when 2020 hit, and then it was kind of hard to get when that war in Ukraine started. Now it's going to happen again. So if y'all want it, you ready to go get
Primers
it?
are what scare me.
Huh?
Primers are what scares me. Primers could be the end of the whole game.
Yeah. Well, if they want to control
Primers
guns,
are powerful.
just control the ammo.
What's that,
If
Boo?
they want to control guns, all they got to do is control the ammo.
Well, the primers. If you have the primers, you can't. No primers, you can't do shit. I shouldn't be saying it out loud, but I'm sure the government knows that.
Oh, they know.
Primers are powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go to
I took a
ammunition
nail
to
and
go.
hit one time with a hammer, and it blew, and it felt like a couple of firecrackers popping in my hand.
Yeah, that's the website that I go to, ammo2go.com.
I got a
Here
few
in
of them.
Texas, they ship it. They ship it right to my house, man.
Exactly right.
You can buy the big ammo boxes full for
Well, I tell you what,
50 cents a round if you know 223s.
it's kind of like that meme I seen the other day. Or really wasn't a meme; it was an actual photo of all them hang gliders coming in, and they said, "I can't see why anybody could possibly need a, assault weapon." It's like good point. Here they are trying to take guns away.
I had a
The
musket
armament is
one
up.
time. It was awesome. My buddy's dad is part of a black powder gun club. They've had all these kinds of old muskets and stuff.
And shot a video with me. Well, he sent me a brand new Weber, the red edition. And when I got it, I'm like, holy crap, this thing is light. It was so much lighter than the black one that I had at the time, but the black one needed a rebuild. I had bent the bottom vents up and stuff like that. I ended up giving it to my youngest son.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I think I went to Costco and they were selling the new Weber kettles. And I picked up that lid and my hand just kind of just flew out because I'm used to just my heavy lid on my
what
Weber.
happened, they end up going to China to get a lot of that stuff built here. And it's lost part. They're still selling the fire out of it. Weber ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
I tell you what,
I think they went public, right? They went
sure.
and they went back.
Oh, did they?
They went back to. I think that's what the news was.
Okay.
They went public for a while and then they just went back.
But I'll tell you this: S&S kettle is heavier. It feels like the old one. But
I tell you what, if that new Weber I saw today, if that thing's priced reasonably, that has the ceramic inserts, that's going to be something to reckon with. I do believe.
Yeah.
It's because that's one thing I'll say about my Kamado: efficient. And they just made a kettle that efficient.
Are you talking about the Summit, the Weber Summit?
No, that's what Russ said earlier. I don't think it's a Summit. This is a ceramic inserted kettle. So it has a wire cage on the inside. Just saw it. The guy had ordered it in, and it has the quarter pieces of ceramic, just like the kettle has. Has the quarter pieces of ceramic walls with a ceramic diffuser for the heat diffuser.
Yeah, because I haven't seen anything like that come up.
Let me see if I can find that.
I'm looking right now. It says Weber kettle at Lowe's. I mean,
hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go, man. It's already 10:15. I wanted to hang out longer, but I just now noticed it's 10:15.
All right, Randy.
I gotta be at work at Anthony will kick my ass if I'm late.
Right around.
I'll see y'all. Take
Right.
care.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Take it easy, Randy.
video on that. If anybody's going to do it, it'd be Justin with Baby Back Maniac. He is like a Weber collector, you know.
Yeah.
Well, Mario, he's a Weber guy. He said he's asking if it's Kamado Joe kettle, and I don't know.
Kamado Joe kettle.
Lowe's had the KJ kettle on clearance for $350.
Yeah.
Is that ceramic line?
I think that's that funky looking one that comes like that, and then like an hourglass almost. I think I'm not positive.
Yeah, because the only one that I see that because their Summit is supposed to be their Kamado. That was their. Everybody wanted to make a Kamado style grill, and that's what they came up with was the Summit.
I'm out of the loop, to be honest with you, because I cook on what I cook on, and I don't care if I ever get another grill or smoker, man. I really don't at this point. I kept what I want, and I've gotten rid of probably 30-something grills and smokers over the last 10 years, 11 years, at least. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a new Weber because mine's either that or rebuild the one I got.
Yeah.
It's new things, man. You can hit them one time like cleaning the ash up. It bends, and there ain't no getting it all the way back down. You just got to replace it.
Yeah.
I love my Weber kettle, man. I use it so much.
I think I'm gonna start hosing it out with like a jet nozzle,
Yeah.
and that way I'm not scraping on it because I've done 2 like that. I've messed them up, scraping ash down. The KJ kettle is metal with ceramic inserts. Okay.
Kamado Joe.
I think so.
I'm trying to find the old the post.
Yeah.
Is that on Facebook?
It was on Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
Kamado Joe kettle.
Oh crap! My battery's low again.
You find it, Sal?
8%.
I found a Kamado Joe kettle, but it's not Weber.
Yeah, the only Weber I seen just then was the Summit, which has been out for quite a few years now. 5 years, I know. But I didn't think that one doesn't have ceramic.
I mean, that would be big news, because Weber doesn't come out with new grills like at all,
Oh, KJ Kamado Joe, yeah. Okay.
So you found it yet, Lance?
No, I just found an obituary listing for.
All right, let me do it.
It's for a neighborhood person. Damn it. She's just a youngin' too, man. No one lost a battle to the cancer.
Man, look at Joe.
Weber Kamado. That's the Summit that I'm looking at. Let me go to images. Weber Summit Kamado.
I think it's the Kamado Joe kettle. Right? Is that what he said?
Did you see a picture of it?
No, I just see a picture of the one that's been out for a while ago. And it's not looking down in there. I'm looking for a picture like that.
Anyone notice all the YouTube changes they made today? It's weird. I haven't been on YouTube.
I know one thing. The price of it's come way down from what it used to be. It
used to be like about 1,500, no?
Yeah, 1,600, something like that. That's like 1,200 and something. Still a lot, though.
Is that what it looked like, Lance?
Hold up. Let me get back to you. I'm still searching. No. No, this was a black metal kettle.
Like that.
Oh, I'd say so from what I can tell of it.
That's all metal.
It didn't look that big, but it could very well be that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any videos. Anybody normally when a new pick comes out, somebody's gonna be doing a review pretty quick.
Yeah, especially Weber.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Smoking Joe got 2 brand new weapons. Ain't even burnt the paint off yet.
They don't make acorns anymore? Oh, okay.
Anyone notice all the YouTube changes they made today? It's weird. No, not yet. I haven't.
Good God. I pulled up Weber Kettle and I got a post from December 12th, 2021 on
A little bit down. Okay, Summit.
on Racer's page.
The
Put down.
Summit is a Kamado, so that's the Summit there. I'm pretty sure.
Charcoal.
Stomach Kamado, yeah.
$1,200, man. God dang.
That's cheap.
It's cheaper than what it used to be.
Yeah, because you used to. I think for the one with the table was like 1,800 or something like that.
Shoot, I'll pass.
That's why I never bought one. I went with the Weber Smoky Mountain instead, because I was eyeing that grill for a long time. But
it's one grill I've never gotten, but that is one I would like to have, a Weber Smoky Mountain.
Yeah,
I used to have some bullet grills similar, but it wasn't the Weber.
You mean R2?
Huh?
Way back when I bought a bullet for like $25,
oh yeah,
and I never used it. I sold it for like 50. So it's like okay, but I sold it right away. Somebody wanted it. Like okay.
I've owned 1, 2, 3, 4. I've owned 4 different Kamados and don't have any of them no more. I had a Kamado Joe Classic. That was my first one. Then I had the one that you see in a lot of my old videos. I had a cypress table with it going down to a hole with a bottom shelf. That was called a grill dome. And then I got a Kamado Big Joe. And then I got the S&S Kamado. And Derek also got a S&S Kamado. He sold his after they dumped us. So he
Bam.
To his man, I wish I could that Kamado. It's handy. The way he had it set up, it was very handy.
How do I do this now? All right, let me go back to here. Where are we at? We're
Look
on
in the
stream
basement, Simon.
Oh, sorry.
now. I'm gonna present. Share screen.
What's this?
Share screen.
Kamado Joe, Kettle.
I looked up KJ Weber, and that's what came up. Kamado Joe, I guess that's what KJ.
yeah, that's the same one
for.
that I found. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not made by Weber.
You see that one?
Yes. Oh wow. Okay, hold on.
Which one is that? Is that a Weber?
Yep.
It dang sure looks like ceramic to me.
This is what I saw.
Ceramic insert, just like you said.
I thought it had a bottom, but it wasn't. That's just the blades down there.
Right, the grate.
Yeah.
And the blades, but it's ringed with ceramic tiles, right?
Oh wait a minute, just
So it's
arrange
just the
grips in my
insert
letter
then.
for same effect.
So I think it's just the insert. So that's just a normal
Yeah,
kettle, and
it's
they
just
got
an
the
insert.
Yeah.
What is this? And where did you buy it? Looks like inserts from a big green egg. 4 replies.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I
It's
bet-
just a
what-
normal Weber
It's a
kettle.
ceramic insert that retains radiant heats. It helps keep the temperatures. Blah, comes back. Well, where'd you get it?
But scroll up.
He lived in Florida. That ain't mine. Uses bricks the same replace brick.
Ooh.
Right there.
Oh, that's probably
Amazon.
that's probably a third party.
Only fire.
Yeah.
Stainless steel.
Only Fire right there. Only Fire. That's where my rotisserie is made by Only Fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at something.
All
Can I
right.
click on it and not lose everything?
Now, you should be, you should be. It'll take you to that.
$99.99.
It's
It
It
Amazon.
did have a diffuser. I knew damn well I saw a picture of a diffuser.
This is starting to make sense now.
It's on link, Glenn, so it'll take it to Amazon from here on that
Yeah.
page.
Do you see the Amazon page that got popped up?
No, it didn't.
Oh, you know?
It didn't open
Yeah,
up.
it's on Amazon. Only fire stainless steel charcoal ash basket charcoal firebox set with heat deflector for 22-inch kettles, charcoal grills, $99.99.
Okay.
So it's a third party making those.
It's
Right.
a third party. Yep.
Okay.
That only fire.
If I own a Summit, that'd be a good addition to it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Well, that answered the mystery, huh?
Yeah, that is a mystery.
But that's cool shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Under the for the old smoky.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of performance you could get out of it. You know, you could get a couple more hours of charcoal. You know,
That's how.
This is so true, Troy V. If he hasn't already.
That's how S&S started. They built the slow and sear as an accessory for the Weber. You know.
Yeah.
Then eventually, years later, they came out with their own kettle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The slow and sear, and then they who make the basket? Did Weber make the baskets, the side baskets, or did is that SNS?
What's
The
that?
what basket?
The charcoal baskets, the side baskets.
Weber's been around for a while.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weber makes the ones you buy 2 in a pack.
Mm.
And I think Sal showed them in his video the other day
Right.
that
Yeah.
the S&S takes up a lot more area.
Yeah. So the I believe the newer grills, the new Weber grills, they come with those baskets.
Oh,
Do
excellent.
they? Okay.
Yeah.
I know back when I had my first one, you had to buy that separate, but that's been
Yeah. Same here.
probably 10 years.
But they're cheap. You know, I always when people, you know, friends or family, they're buying a Weber, I always tell them just get some baskets, you know, because they're useful. They're useful to have.
The Weber baskets?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real cheap. Well, I will, and that's one thing that review you did, and I saw that before, but that was a brain storm when they took made that water trough removable from their basket.
Yeah, I always like that water trough on the Webers.
Yeah.
So that was a brainstorm when they made that removable from the slow and sear.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that was a smart move. And the smoke hole, but you could so put a smoke hole and a probe hole.
Yeah, you could do all of those things. And there's some very good videos. You know, I pointed out those guys. They have some great videos on that. But then you get rid of one of the great things about Weber is their warranty, because they'll replace anything. They're super nice. If there's something that's just warped or just something just not right, you give them a call and they'll replace the entire bowl. You know. Yeah. But once you start drilling anything on there, they're going to be like, you know what, we're not going to replace this.
And I've never had the problem with the grates, but all my stuff's stored inside there. So I mean, that's probably a big difference.
Yeah.
Someone keep it outdoors. I can
clean out after you cook, right? Clean out the ash and everything from the kettle.
Yeah. And the grates, you know, you could get stainless steel grates of any manufacturer. You know, it doesn't have to be.
The other thing was I didn't realize you could get a spin grate for a Weber. I just pick it up. You know, I got the hook.
Yeah.
A grate hook. I just lift it up a little bit, continue to spin it whenever I hit that.
Yeah.
That point, but it's not a big deal. But it would be a whole lot more convenient if I didn't have to stop.
And I've seen people, again, there's videos for this too, where people they sand off that metal, because there's like two little you know, between the grill grates there's a little thing that gets it stuck, and there's videos on it to just sand it off, you know, get a
oh, is that right?
Yeah. And then this way you could spin your own grate on these Weber grates. But for me, those Weber grates, the chrome plated ones they burn off, you know. Anytime I'm grilling, you could see the green fire come out as that's the chrome burning off, you know.
Yeah, I've bought so many grates from my Weber, and the one that really takes a beating is the charcoal grate.
Yeah, I've replaced those. Yeah, I replaced those as well. Just because it's
when Dave Parrish come out with a stainless steel grate. I can't remember. Does the bottom one, is his bottom fire grate, is it stainless?
It's porcelain coated. the charcoal grate. But the Weber charcoal grate is stainless steel, but they still
Rust out?
get rust out. You know.
They must have changed that because that black one I originally bought, man, that thing didn't last 2 years. It was just rust flaking off of it. It was carbon.
Same here.
But they probably improved
Yeah.
since then.
I've had to replace. I stopped replacing them just because they, I use a lot of. I use my Gabby's grill a lot, and that burning wood on those grates, it just destroys them. It'll just warp in the middle. It'll bend them. So I don't even worry about it too much.
I got a Weber here that the wife cooks on. It's like we're doing chicken wings or something. But
yeah,
man, I haven't fired one up in a long time. I'll be honest with you. I used to do all kind of videos with a Weber. Yeah, and I remember Greg Mervich telling me that one day. He goes, "This is a long time ago." He says, "Whatever you do, don't neglect a Weber." He goes, "Those videos get views."
Yeah.
So I throw one in there every now and then, but that was back when we could get views. So
yeah, I'm a big Weber fan. Just kettle cooking. That's just what my channel is. It's all kettle cooking. Yeah, I don't have a big offset. I don't have pellet grill.
My early videos, it was all kettle at first, and then I ended up getting. I actually won my first Kamado. Then the rest of them were sent to me over time.
Yeah, and that's all I cook on it now.
Yeah, Kyle, that's something I'm gonna get from my little old Smoky, the Vortex, because I can do the same thing on that.
Well, the Vortex is bad. I did some beef short ribs, and I was afraid to. I was going to use a Vortex for the beef short ribs, and I chickened out.
You should have done it.
Thought that would be good.
I mean, if anything, it's a video,
Yeah.
Whether it's a win or a fail,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Vortex is
also really they're expensive. So damn ribs are expensive.
Well, I want to do I've got it over there already. Do a wok cook with that Vortex.
Yeah.
Okay.
The videos I've watched on it, man, you got to really have a small fire because the way it seals around that opening. It gets so hot so quick. It almost gets to the point where you can't get your hand in there.
Yeah.
I guess because between that and the way the wok is diffusing like sending the heat off the Vortex towards the outside, and then you got your hand in there.
Yeah.
I've seen they'd say you definitely got to start just a small fire.
Yeah. And that's
why you got to get one of them forks like I got with that cypress handle that long.
Yeah.
Mine's almost 3 foot long. I use that to put my meat over and stuff.
Get your hand, away. Try to get it furthest away.
I'm the one thought of that.
Yeah.
I use I think it's like a 2 foot set of tongs.
Yeah.
Only so I can give a little bit more space between me and the fire. I have rubber wheels on the front of my wheelchair. And if I get too close to the fire, they'll melt right away.
Really?
Yeah, the Gabby's grill too is the same thing. It's got a wood fire burning in there. I have to,
step back a bit.
Stay away from it. It's just really hot.
I better
have you tried that S&S? Was it Travel and Go or whatever it is?
No, I haven't. So I got
Russ's Greg Merkovich or whatever his name is. I can't remember his channel right now.
Yeah, I don't have that one, but I have the Jumbo the Weber version of it, and I love that thing.
Yeah.
I love that small little grill. We've taken it, anytime we're vacationing, somewhere, I always take it with me. Oh,
piece of cypress.
That'll
work. That'll work.
It does the job, man. Get me away from that fire.
Cajun ingenuity.
You could sit in your living room and flip over your steak outside.
I had that little fork, and I was like, man, I got that lid over my pit, and put it back, and they have that shelf in there that rises up with the lid, and I'm in there, and I'm trying to get the back steaks, so pork chops, pork steaks, whatever. Johnny said, Do like Todd did. Just tape a fork to it. To a piece of cypress. I said, I got some cypress. It makes it light.
Yeah, that's some
I
Cajun.
put the black tape. I was planning on drilling holes in it, then stainless steel screws later. It stayed like that. I've been having that for what, 4 or 5 years, down there like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some
I'm
true
gonna take it to
Cajun.
the machine shop one day and mill it.
There's your name right there, the Gator Flipper.
Yeah, yeah. I can poke gators with it too.
I wouldn't though.
Yeah, Troy, that's it. Yeah, that's coon ass to the max right there. Coon ass engineer.
Zach and Xander are still going at it. Looks like.
I think it's just Zach.
Mike Happel sells them.
Well, I think the other most Cajun ingenuity I saw was years ago. Rush used a paddle for cooking crayfish, and the damn paddle had a thermometer built in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Oh
I
yeah,
said, "What?"
yeah.
Russ-
Stirring
Russ-
paddle. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Boil-
I
boil
thought that
balls.
was so cool.
It's got a probe that runs the length of that
Don't they break?
handle all the way through the center of it. It's got
Yeah.
windows put out of the. I don't have one here. I'd show you. They're both. I got two of them. They're at Derek.
I heard they break though. They stop working after a while.
I don't know. Zach's still pouring it on. $19.99 plus shipping.
You get an extender for an additional charge.
Yeah, I got to bring that to the shop. Put it on the mill some holes in it, and that stainless part. Shine up that cypress stick a little bit. Stainless steel bolts and nuts, lock washers. Put a little
Lewis,
clear on that cypress. Make it look good.
Go for it, lads.
Oh, Lewis Gooey.
Oh god.
Gooey.
I think
What's
his
that,
answer
Bruce?
earlier, man. I'm still giggling about that. Oh my goodness.
Coming up from the farm. Way. Get some rest.
Hey, good night, digits.
So is that your next video, Lance? You're gonna do some vortex
Yeah.
cooking?
The short ribs are. I put it up today, but it won't go live till Thursday.
Oh,
There you go, Troy.
You like old rest there.
The rust.
I don't want to use the fork part of it though.
You have to bend them forks at 90 degrees. Then you.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to use the fork part. I use the wood part.
you could just get a sponge on there, and you could, when you're taking a shower.
The multi-tool.
I've got a brush in my bathroom that's about that long with a brush on it. And
Yeah.
Serena washed my back most of the time, but a lot of times she ain't here, so I have to break out the brush.
Oh, I thought that was for brushing the hair on your back.
Oh shit! I definitely got to stay up. God bless it. I should have added more time to that.
Why? What's it doing?
It's in the drying mode, and all of it's orange except for about that much towards the end. But that could be 3 or 4 hours. But it had.
Oh, I don't know. You want to miss it around your home?
I think I did. I think I do got 14 extra hours added to it, but I don't know if it's actually going to work on the regular cycle. I know it works on
There he goes with the thumbs up.
It's been so long since I've actually freeze dried something. I can't remember, but I could hit cancel, and it would say add more dry time. It'll give me that option. I could do it that way. I think. If not, I could just start it back. But
Okay.
I'm gonna let it go and see what happens.
Oh, you have
12:30.
what? You have tomatoes and the lemons and something
Yeah,
else.
we just took one big tomato and cut it in slices, layered that on a tray. Couldn't get 2 slices on it. Then she took a pickle, a big dill pickle, and cut it into thin slices. And then I got 2 trays of boiled shrimp on there.
Nice.
Might as well fill up all the trays if you're gonna run it. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She
And what
wants
would happen? And what would happen? Say that you just to turn it off and then start it up again tomorrow. Does that mess with it?
no, you can't do that. It'll
Yeah.
start absorbing moisture. You got to keep it going, and as soon as it's done, you got to tend to it pretty
Okay.
quick and either get it in a jar with an oxygen absorber or a mylar bag. You know.
Okay.
Now the powder, I could actually put it in the mylar bag and pull a vacuum on it, but I wanted it in a jar. I'm probably gonna put an oxygen absorber and vacuum that mason jar with my chamber vac,
Okay.
double coverage there.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I think he can still type in a link. He just can't. It's not clickable. Just be a copy paste thing.
Can someone want to give me? Wait a minute. Hey, someone want to give me a mad rights for a second?
I think he wants to be a mod for
Mod.
copy and
Okay.
paste.
No, they can argue that on their own. Order.
Yeah, is that what you said? They could argue on their own lives.
Go and take it somewhere else.
You never talk politics,
All right,
religion.
John, take it easy. Please out.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Do that.
Different opinions all over this world.
Yeah.
So what y'all's crabs looking like, Boo?
Crabs?
Yeah.
I don't know. They still got a sign on the highway over there. This guy, where I used to crab in Mermentau River in Grand Chenier, up a Mud Lake and stuff, and in the river. He took my spot over. And he still got his sign out, crabs and shrimp for sale, so he's doing good, I guess.
What are they getting for bushel crabs?
They're getting $12 a dozen.
20 a dozen?
12.
12. Is that a graded?
Lord.
Is that a graded crab?
Yeah, Lord. Up in my move for the large, they get 24. They get a little too much, but I guess their sellers sell, is more expensive. The guy over here, he catches them himself, and he's got coolers on his property. He's got a business. Seafood, shrimp, crab, live, and live crabs, dead shrimp, and
What type of crab do y'all
he
catch on there?
so he sells them for 12 a dozen.
That's cheap as hell. Now I'm assuming it's safe to assume they grade out jumbos too.
Yeah, they number ones, number
So
one
just about-
males.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can go down to Pecan Island, a little ways down the road, and get me some chicken necks and some string and a net, and I can catch all I want with that. I can do like old K-Fred, I go right there where he goes, man. You catch 6 at a time, one chicken leg. You can only run like 6 strings, because by the time you get back to that, finish emptying those 6 strings, get back, you got 4 or 5 more crabs on the first one.
Yeah.
You look on the Cape Fred, and
Yeah.
his
Ours
YouTube channel, he'll show you all them crabs he catches. They limit out every time they go, and it's a 12 dozen. And if you're off the rest, you can catch what you want.
so
Let me know if you're gonna go live tomorrow. I'll hop on with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I usually go on at
Is that-
7.
Yeah.
Go on at 7. I'll hit you up with the link.
Okay.
Um,
And Lance.
huh?
and Lance doesn't like going on there because he had issues last time.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Yeah, we had to go to StreamYard last time. I had him on. Yeah,
I don't have a problem
we
with
could
it.
never.
So was
can-
that, you say 12 dozen? Is that a residential?
That's for on a refuge.
Oh, okay.
Rockefeller Wildlife Refuge or Paul Rainey Wildlife Refuge. Uh, and you're allowed 25 pounds of shrimp, a 5-gallon bucket of shrimp. You know, they let you go at 26. If you don't have a scale, they let you go at 26. Usually, your safe zone on a 5-gallon bucket, that bottom, uh, you got like 3 rings around the top of the bucket, 2 or 3 rings. Usually, if you keep it at that bottom ring, by that far from the top of the 5-gallon bucket, you keep the shrimp level with that. That's 25 pounds. No ice, head on shrimp. That's your limit. But if you're not on the refuge and you got a commercial license, you can catch what you want. I don't even think you have to have a commercial license to be over 12 dozen for crabs.
All
Shrimp,
right.
you do.
For shrimp?
Now, Sal, I don't have a problem with it.
I thought you
I-
did, Lance. I thought last time you were on, we remember we couldn't.
Me personally.
No. He's talking technical difficulty.
Yeah, remember we couldn't get your audio going.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
and then we switched over to StreamYard to make it work that night.
That, or it may have been another one of those update things. I've stopped doing updates.
Thank you.
Every time I do an update, something goes wrong.
Yeah, but it was weird because StreamYard worked fine. It was just that other software that wasn't working for you.
I just got an email in. Did y'all get that from StreamYard?
Nope.
It says, see, it come from StreamYard.
Okay.
Anyway, it says, hello, earlier today, October 17th, there was a browser issue that caused some users not to be able to change their camera or mic on StreamYard. We are reaching out because based on our logs, it looks like you may have been using StreamYard at this time. We wanted to let you know that this issue has been resolved. You shouldn't have any issues moving forward. We're really sorry if this caused you any trouble. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reply to this email. Cheers, Gage and the StreamYard team.
Yeah.
So I didn't notice any issues. Did y'all?
I did when I set up the when I was going live. I have a webcam up here, and then I have the cam for my camera for my laptop here, and it switched to this one, and it wouldn't let me switch back to this one. And so I unplugged this one, restarted my computer, and then it let me in.
Oh shit! Hezbollah supporters in Beirut inbound to the U.S. embassy. This shit's fixing to go batshit crazy.
I'll be back. I gotta go lean over the dock for a second.
All right, I'm going to be going to see to 11 o'clock, so about 13 more minutes.
So you're saying it could have been shut down for people sharing the battles, the war? Is that what you're saying, Russ?
Oh, I haven't read the tweet. It's Jeff posted this in our little circle. It's on Twitter. Hezbollah supporters in Beirut inbound to the U.S. embassy. Let me click on the actual tweet. Oh, it just says thanks, Biden. Oh, it's got a video. Holy crap. Look at all that traffic. Freaking terrorists, man. Start up a hornet's nest here, too.
What was that? That was the etouffee?
A little bit of Budweiser, a little bit of sunflower seed.
I thought it was boo.
No, my mic is muted.
I should have said boo.
No, it wasn't me. I got blamed for something 3 weeks ago. Well, I didn't get blamed for it. Everybody thought I did it. when Johnny blew his nose,
Yeah.
and I was getting up, sounded like I propelled myself out of the chair getting up. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a floating dock, no, but I just increased the water level down in the bayou.
They say them crabs are bigger by Boo. For some reason.
From water.
We get some crabs over here with the hoe cakes.
And see, straight south of me is Pecan Island, and them marshes down there. When them storms hit, them hurricanes hit, like Rita, uh, even Ida. Even Ida brought the water up a little bit, not that much though. But when Laura hit and Beta hit, that brought all kind of seafood from the Gulf into the marshes. And them crabs, they'll lay eggs in the marsh and they'll populate in the marsh. And Russ knows that. He's raised along the marsh, Mississippi marsh.
Yeah.
But you go down there and man, there's crabs galore in the marshes.
Really?
And then it gets brackish, and then the rain adds to the fresh part of that water, and then crabs adapt to it. And you got them crabs with claw to claw, like that. You got beer can claws on them, and that meat is so sweet in them crabs that come out of the marsh.
One of them.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Oh, I've had one catch my thumb. I thought my thumb was a goner.
Well, that was sort
the
of
claws were like that.
So what Sam was talking about, how the crab changes from getting oxygen from water to our same air that we breathe. So I wonder if those marsh crabs are able to, is that what they're able to do? I mean, that would sort of kind of verify what he was saying, maybe. Yes, no?
Well, if you don't have no oxygen in the water, I don't know exactly. I know crabs can live in the water, underwater. They can live underwater forever, but they can breathe on land too.
Yeah.
They don't have to come up for air like a turtle does.
He had said in one of his videos that if you see a crab in a basket and it starts like foaming at the mouth, blowing the bubbles, that's the crab transitioning from taking oxygen from water to actually being able to take in the same air we're breathing in and out.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I don't know that much about it. I mean, I've been a commercial crab fisherman for years and years, but I just never knew that about the crab, hence the bubbles, because I've seen that many, many times, millions of times.
Crab and hoe cakes.
Oh, soft shell crab sandwich? Oh, yeah. Eat the whole crab.
Heck yeah, soft shell.
Soft shell.
Oh boy,
Oh, that's
My
a delicacy. Russ got a video out on that. Deep fried soft shells.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I don't see how he ate all that.
Yeah, they're excellent.
Well, heck yeah.
I bet you his thumb has popped up 8 times.
Mine?
And I don't even know. I don't even think he's noticed it.
Oh, no, I won't do it.
The little blue thumb? The little blue circle thumb? On the screen? Yeah.
It popped up a lot.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we can see the little thumb pop up.
I'm not looking at myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you did that earlier, when you had your arms like that and you were doing
right
like that with your thumbs, that little thumb, round thumb would come
wow,
up.
that one works like that too, huh? That's good.
Uncle.
That's my least favorite. You really can't see anything.
I love bad weather. I really do. I love thunder and lightning and stuff. Yeah, as long as I ain't in it. If I'm in here, I love looking out the window and watching it storm and lightning shows in the background at nighttime.
The only thing about that is I was worried that it's gonna hit the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I worry about that too.
I get some of the best sleep when it's raining at night.
Oh man,
I like a nice peaceful,
Yeah, me too.
peaceful rain, but if it's thunder and lightning, I'm not gonna sleep.
there's a lot of homes around here with the metal roofs.
Oh yeah.
Get that room upstairs, man. Oh Lord.
That's what I
They
got.
have
A metal roof.
down that's grounded to the earth.
What's that about the Earth?
Don't they have like a weather vane on the roof to attract the lightning down?
Some of them do. Yeah, some of them will. They'll have like lightning rods and a
Right.
woven aluminum like rope that comes down the house and gets attached to a stake that's driven into the ground.
Yeah, I don't have that. I got a metal roof. I don't have.
But
all
there's
that.
a lot of them that do. I was just getting ready to say there's a lot of them that don't, but there are some that do.
Yeah, because I mean, if I put up a lightning rod, I'm just, because that's going straight to ground. The wires coming off and then going in the ground with those, like you were saying, the stakes in the ground. Your house is grounded. That's action for a lightning strike. You inviting lightning to actually hit your house like that. If my roof ain't grounded, it's not. I've had lightning hit trees around me.
Yeah.
Not far, 80 feet away, 60 feet away.
Y'all's
Lightning
electric boxes aren't grounded. Y'all's electric meter boxes aren't grounded either.
No,
Yeah,
that's-
electric box has got a ground wire going in the ground.
You got to be electrical.
But
That's
that
that's
doesn't tie
part-
into my roof though.
It's got to be like a copper clad. I think they're
Yeah,
8 foot
copper
long,
clad.
those rods. Yeah,
Yeah.
copper clad. They're like 8
Yeah.
foot long. You got to drive them down and put that clamp around
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
that
I'm just
your
what Bill was saying is that he says you're asking
Uh-oh.
for trouble by grounding it.
They're here.
so-
No, that's talking about your roof. When you got lightning rods on your roof and then going in the ground.
Yeah, they go
Because the
direct.
house next to me had that.
If lightning hits, the rods are supposed to attract it to where it's the least path of resistance to the ground. That's the theory behind it, but how well it
Yeah.
works, I don't know.
But if I got a rod on my roof going to ground, so that's
Yeah.
the ground, and lightning's looking for a ground to go to. I
Sure.
don't want to invite it. I
Yeah.
want it to hit a tree over there.
Right.
'Cause I got my ham radio antennas and stuff up in the air.
Yeah.
I don't want. No.
I know a guy that he had a CB radio antenna, Android or not Android.
Astroplane.
Tron 99.
I forget the name of it, but anyway, lightning. It was up in a pine tree, way up high. Lightning hit it, ran through that cable, caught his entire wall on fire and fried everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come through that antenna. Yeah,
I had a fiberglass antenna on my
Damn.
chimney. Antron 99. I came back from Richmond.
Antron. That's it.
Antron, and I came back from
Antron
Richmond, and next morning there was just strands of white fiberglass everywhere.
Lightning got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
What I'll take my coax coming from my antenna, undo my coax from my frequency counter, because that's the last part of my system is my frequency counter that's going out. My antenna's on the antenna side of that. I'll take the coax out. I'll put it inside of a glass gallon jar. And if lightning hits, and if it
Acts like
did, I got a fiberglass antenna too, but it's not an Antron, it's a Procom.
That's
It's
like
better. It has more gain than an Antron.
That's like
And
later.
if that jar's black, lightning hit.
Yeah.
Never heard of that.
To answer Kyle's question there, Luna's not afraid of loud noises like lightning, fireworks, gunfire. She doesn't flinches.
That little thing that little chihuahua I got, man, when thunder hits or a loud noise, that dog's gone under the bed. I mean, it's
This little girl,
running in place.
she sleeps during 4th of July. He's like,
It was all right. I had a yellow lab. He freaked out at fireworks, 4th of July.
Yeah.
freaking Sal.
fart. You didn't fart. You've had a change of shorts.
You would have had
Oh,
to.
you talking about the burp this long ago?
Yeah. Oh, you're way back, aren't you? He's like 5 minutes behind.
11:59. You type as slow as I do, Lewis.
Damn, it's 86 in here now.
Oh,
It's the same way it started.
It will work all the way up to 90 degrees, is what it says, from 30 degrees to 90 degrees. That's the operating range. It'll work all night because I do it all the time.
well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. It's time to go get some rest.
Yeah, I got to go get some AC or something, man.
Yes, sir. All right,
Open that door.
all right,
All
Boo.
right.
When
He's got to deal with the cats.
Yeah, they got in here.
yep, you.
Yeah, we're heading out.
We're heading out.
All right, well, appreciate you sending me the link, Simon.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you having me on the panel. Good seeing y'all again. Good seeing everybody in the chat again. Kyle, you too. No, all right, y'all know the routine. It's good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. I'll put you top.
All right, see y'all next week. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Later.
All right.
And
All right, guys.